Hello. Come right on in. You're at Father Fish. Nice to have you with us. Bladder snails are notorious plant eaters. Some people like them. I don't. Cassie likes them.
No, I don't. I haven't thrown them out.
Oh, good. Somebody likes them.
I started seeing holes, and I'm like, nope, you're done. You're done.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, they eat holes in your plants.
But I've left the other snails. Like I have little tiny cone snails that are like the size of the sand granule.
Yeah, they will get bigger. They're Madagascar. What are they called? Madagascar? That's not the right word. I can't remember. Cone snails. The cone snails are a subterranean snail. They work primarily in the top quarter inch to half inch of your substrate. They're like an earthworm. They perform the same function that an earthworm does in your garden. Um, People come in to me occasionally or call me up and say, I've got my tank is full of snails. And I ask them what kind of snail. And inevitably, they will say cone snails. They'll describe this long, thin snail that looks like an ice cream cone. Did you hear that? That's,
Yeah.
I don't know where that's coming from. Anyway, they'll describe cone snails. And I'll say, well, and what's happening? Oh, they're all climbing up in huge numbers all around the tank. And I said, well, what you need to do is you need to sit in front of your tank, fold your hands, and thank the snails for saving your tank from the destruction that you have heaped upon it by putting so much food in there that it requires thousands of snails to keep it clean. Because that's what's happening. You're putting so much food in that the snails are multiplying as a way of trying to do their job, which is to keep the substrate from turning foul. So, you want to get rid of the snails? Stop feeding your fish. And whatever it is you're feeding them, stop feeding them that, because that's obviously not a good food for them. I'll sell you this little container of blackworms or live brine shrimp. Don't put it all in, just put a little bit in every day and make sure this little container lasts you 2 weeks. And that rarely works, but eventually they get the message that the snails are there because they're overfeeding their fish. And if they take the snails out or kill the snails, they simply make matters worse. I've got an infestation of snails. Great. Here's this product that'll kill them. Stick it in there. It's going to kill them all. It'll kill them dead. You won't have any more snails. You'll be done with the snails. So he takes it home and he pours it in. And lo and behold, all the snails are dead. Wonderful. So he goes back and praises the clerk. That was magnificent. It killed all of my snails. I'm so happy now. Thank you so much. What else do I need to do to make my tank really healthy? Well, here's this brand new food we got. It's a little pricey, but boy, is it good stuff. Take this home and give them a good chunk of it every couple of hours. They'll love it. Well, with that level of success and overcoming the snail population, what else is he to do than precisely what he has been directed to do? 2 days later, he's back in the store. All my fish are dead, and my tank stinks, and I don't know what to do. Ah, did you feel all that food I told you? Oh, yes, of course I did. I did exactly what you told me to do. Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't, but I'll help you clean up the mess. Here's this 249.95 filter. Take this home and plug it in and hook it up and get it running. It's going to clean that tank out, clean as a whistle. It'll be perfect. You'll love it. And so it goes. That's the treadmill. And once you're on that treadmill, particularly if you are a beginner, it's really tough to get off of it because you're being taken down a path that requires you to spend more and more and more money to try to do what Father Fish is teaching you to do for next to nothing. So, take your pick your poison. Choose the path you want to go down. I mean, if you want to go down the path of spending a couple of $100 a month for equipment, supplies, and whatnot for your fish tank, go for it. I don't recommend it. I don't do it here in my shop. I'm not making money selling junk. I could. Lots of people do. That's not what fish keeping means to me. Fish keeping to me means creating an environment that keeps fish healthy and happy long term without doing very much at all to keep it going. Well, I hope you found something you've never seen before. Have a great day. Nice having you with us. Come on back.